Alright.
Alright, good luck to both of you. And we, now that they're deafened, I can say we have an absolute banger here right now. Goddamn. So these guys, last night I wasn't able to sleep, which also explains my headache. But I wasn't able to sleep, and these guys at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning just start going scimitar versus scimitar against each other for a good hour, and they came out only one game difference at the end of it. Both of them been performing rather well this tournament. I think Ori, everyone knows, is among the upper echelon of sword fighters currently, but I don't think a lot of people can respect that the same out of Aventus. I think Aventus is quite good. He's been playing very well this tournament, and I think he rightfully deserves to be here. We got the first game here lined up between them. As we can see, it's a standard falchion versus standard falchion matchup. Ori is known for his speed, but Aventus is absolutely no slouch himself, so I don't think that'll be too huge of a factor in this game, I shall say. And as I say that, they're actually nearly on the same piece. You see Ori just trying to make a cleaner. Oh, he didn't. I don't know. I feel like he didn't want to necessarily flip it that way. And Aventus is able to get a big break on his yellow, which Ori was just now not able to do. He's able to still connect it, gets another yellow breaker, but Aventus, it's hard, not too fast in time. A lot of sprinkles of that one. I think he was just trying to mess up Ori. Oh man, this is already just quite the start. Both of them play excellent mid game, have great mid game prowess, which is what you like to see. These are players that I think have a good chance of making it all the way to at least winners finals. Me personally, I think this is a very good matchup. As we see Ori needing it, getting it, while Aventus slaps the yellow. My, oh my. Okay, looks like Ori's board is in a little bit of a mess. He's gonna need to... Yeah, that's a great piece for him as long as he gets another yellow. But Aventus being relentless. And it doesn't matter. Ori's still getting access to that, and oh, it actually traps Aventus, turning it around. Ori with the first game lead, and that was honestly just a very exciting match in the first place. Just the first game. So, Ori, thinking that he kind of messed up his own opener, so he'll just send something because he didn't want it to hopefully disrupt Aventus. Aventus? Green? Kind of like for me there. I don't know if it's the same for everyone. But it looks like he's good. Well, anyway, it did mess up Aventus, and Ori was able to continue building afterwards and actually send a good follow-up. Resorting. And taking Aventus down for 2-0 lead. So yeah, sometimes you want to go for a disrupt, especially if both of these players, right? They know each other, they know both of them can send quite huge openers, are very capable of some efficient combos straight out the gate, so it's somewhat of a sign of respect and also a tactical move to just send something hoping to disrupt it if you realize your opener's a bit subpar for your what regular standards are these days. Maybe a little bit too slow, maybe a little too unorganized, and here we have a cube form up for Ori on the 5-6. Let's see if that's gonna hurt him in any way, because it'll take a little bit. He absolutely needs a yellow in order to break that down, while a yellow would also help Aventus. He gets it, and he's able to send it, but... Oh! It actually blocks off the yellow... Oh, he gets the red. He needed that red. Oh, it wasn't connected! I didn't even see that. That's on me. And it didn't matter, because it was able to hit 2, 3... It was able to hit just as Ori would have liked it to hit. Aventus trying to kind of put on the pressure, but Ori was able to follow through, get the breakers that he needed. And those reserved yellows paying dividends. So it is a 3-0 Ori lead. We got, again, Ori just having a much better board state. Let's see if this clapback from Aventus has something to say about it. Ori organizing his reds. Meanwhile, oh, that goes into 1. That's not what Aventus needs, as he himself gets... Oh, no. Ori wasn't even expecting to win that quick. Says, oh, it's a 4-0. In the first set between these two guys. Damn. It's not exactly what I expected to see here, if I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, we got somewhat of a hit from Aventus. Unfortunately, 2 of his breakers go down, and they were the key yellow-red ones. Ori, meanwhile, able to preserve... Oh, that's so good for him. Able to preserve his green from before. Cleared his middle while blocking off Aventus from his 1-2. Aventus needs to dig here a bit. Desperately needs a green before Ori can get his. And now he needs a yellow because that 1x4 hit again. And wow, 5-0. That is not what I was expecting, I'll be honest. Wow. Ori with a 5-0. Aventus was putting up quite the fight in the first game, and then Ori really just took the lead with some, you know, obvious fortunate hits, but still not backing down. Knowing when to strike, when to give up a bit on the opener and just go for a good tempo move. Meanwhile, Aventus struggling to get too much of a great hit here. He would have loved to have seen that 3-5 1x4s earlier for games, but they do hit now to no avail. Ori makes the nice little flip. Look at that, flippy flip. As we go into a board state where now Aventus has a cubed 1-2. Ori, relatively clean board, going for some nice bubbles here, honestly. Yep. Aventus. Going. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, Aventus actually his board is looking pretty nice. He's able to send that. He just needs a blue neutral. It's just taking its time to come. While Ori is actually a little bit stuck here, and will it kill him?
He clears it. Yeah.
He clears. Oh, that was such a fortunate clear for him, Ori. But
it doesn't matter.
Aventus able to follow up and take the first game in the second set. Let's see how that affects at least the mental from both of these players, because coming from a 5-0 and then the other person wins a game, it definitely changes things, right? Changes perspective, hopefully on the side of Aventus. He's able to get a bit more control. Well, as you can see, he wasn't able to connect the blues, and he said, I'll just send this now. Maybe I'll mess up Ori. Kinda does, honestly. Ori really needs a yellow, but even if he does get it, yeah, Ori realized even if he did get a yellow, it would only break those reds at the bottom. And now Ori Meanwhile, Aventus is saying, okay, nice. He's gonna hit back a bit. He has to at this point. He didn't even send an opener, and there's a lot of breakers. So he just waited, was able to hit back. Meanwhile, Ori hitting quite well here. Aventus, he's gonna send that as a sprinkle. He has to unfortunately use his blue breaker early. I don't think he wanted to do that. Meanwhile, Ori sends a nice single green there. Aventus! No! Oh! Aventus! Oh! He was able to get his yellow two times. He was able to do it 2 times. Fused. Let's see how that works out for him as Ori blocks him up. It works out terrible for him. It's probably a mistake. It's gotta be. Yeah. 1-1. Ori takes back. Does not let Aventus escape with a lead. Alright, now that was an actual opener from Ori. We haven't really seen too many legitimate openers in this set, both of them just kind of jumping into the mid-game, unless they have a decent amount of decent pieces to work with in their mind state. Now, Aventus kind of really needing a yellow. Let's see if Ori allows him to do it. He does. Ori's board himself is pretty neat. He's probably wanting for Aventus to attack like that. He's gonna send that as a single, prioritizing keeping a clean board. He doesn't fully know what Aventus has on his board, because Aventus was not able to send too much of an opener as he was able to. And he was just sending those, keeping a clean board does mess up Aventus, and eventually chokes him out. So 2-1. What a game. What pieces? Wow, 4 yellow breakers, 5 yellow breakers. Love it. Ori sends a donkey, but Aventus sends, what was it, bingo? I didn't catch that too quickly. Let me see. I mean, it's still a great hit from both sides. Let's see how they're able to clean this up. This is where speed can play a factor. Looking at their... Ori chooses not to cube that. Excellent choice. Actually aim to break it off later. Meanwhile, Aventus, he still has more to dig through. I guess Ori beat him to the punch there, and that's gonna block. Oh, no sprinkle. Aventus really hoped there'd be a red there. The red did not come, and it still doesn't come. Ori getting a bigger opener off and able to get through Aventus's pieces more efficiently, and I think just also very slightly quicker, but only marginally. Oh, this is... Okay, that's a good opener from Ori, but an even better one from Aventus. I love to see that. Ori immediately tries to break some pieces and just try to make a clean board, hoping it'll mess up Aventus. Aventus, meanwhile, says, I can build a little bit here, maybe I'll send a nice sprinkle. It's a little bit tough, this standard Falchion matchup, because they also they do drop the same pieces, just on different columns. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. It does make it a little bit more interesting, but at the same time, if you're able to keep up with speed, right, it's similar to a mirror match, knowing that, like, oh, this person most likely needs this color. Or like, oh, we probably just want, or depending on the same color as Ori gets the perfect piece, and he decided, oh, beautiful play by Ori actually there. Cleans it out in probably the best way you can. And, let's see if he gets access to... He chooses to... Oh, but it's a standard Falchion. I don't know if he messed up there. I think he thought the green would be in 3. It wasn't. And Aventus taking advantage of it, piling on the pressure. Ori says, well played. It was. It was indeed a bingo. Let's see. Here we go. 3-2. Aventus not going down without a fight. To see it. I'm honestly still very... Oh, he messed up a little bit of his opener there, but that's fine because it messes up Ori's opener in a huge way. Actually cuts Ori off, and if he just sends another... He does. Oh, that hits so well. He wanted to hit 5-6 there so bad because now that completely cuts him off, and Ori just has a blue sitting there unless he gets a green. Oh, he gets the green. Ori's not... Aventus is not able to cut him off from it. That would have been nice. Aventus, meanwhile, building a little bit more, sent a big old blocko, and now sending a triple that's gonna sprinkle. It's gonna hit, and Ori is somewhat prepared for it, but still quite messy of a board in 2-3 and in 5-6, actually. He's gonna need some help. While Aventus is nice and clean, he could either pressure him or take some time and build another combo. It looks like he's going for a little bit of a pressure and then a little bit of a misflip. We love to see it. And that probably kills Ori, yeah. Oh, Ori still breaking out. Ori, let's see if he gets what he does not. That was well played from Aventus. He kind of just hit Ori hard, choked him, and never let go, was unrelenting. Ori dropping the well played. Aventus had a good clean board, timed his attacks correctly. And sometimes even when you flub your own opener, just sending something can mess up the other's opener. Just like I said in the beginning of this whole game. This whole match. There we go. This whole match. Okay, so both players kind of semi-building here. Assuming it's a bit of a kind of a Cold War type of vibe where they know each other is either building or depending on a certain piece. That's what happens when you have similar colors, which is also why I love mirror matchups. It's a little bit more fun for me. Both to play and to watch. I don't know why Aventus keeps getting the Ahoy tab. That would annoy the hell out of me. But it doesn't seem to bother him. He's able to connect that, break out. But with Ori probably having a bit of board state here, if he's able to connect the yellow, he is. He's able to connect those yellows. He wants to keep it open, and he's going to let it go while Aventus does not get to reach that critical blues. Oh, he's a little bit messed up. I understand why he did that. Gets the yellow. Gets the yellow. So does Ori. So does Ori. Both of them, depending on the green now. Let's see who reaches it first. Oh, he blocks it. And Ori was able to block Aventus from the green and then sent his own green. Great timing from Ori. I'd have to go and check back who was ahead of pieces there. I think Ori was actually slightly behind, which in turn actually benefited him. Yeah, benefited him there. Okay, this is match point for Ori. Aventus needs to win this or he's going down to losers bracket. If Ori wins this, he's set to face off against Agbank in the winners semis and pushes him to the top 8. And Aventus needs a lot here. Ori hits hard. Aventus still living, but barely. Ori's just trying to send everything he can, and that'll be enough. Wow. Wow. 5-3. GG's. Ori takes it. And that's a good set. Aventus got 5-0, but based on the first game,
I definitely scammed him a couple games in the first set. It shouldn't have been a 5-0.
It didn't feel like a 5-0.
There was at minimum 2 games that I had no business winning, so I feel bad winning like that. But
no, you still played very well. There was a lot of times where you clearly understood where Aventus was in his board state compared to yours, and you took advantage of it, just sending a single opener, messing him up, and just relenting with follow-up attacks. I mean, it was well played by you.
Thanks, man. But I don't know. I mean, Aventus is a really good player, and honestly, I didn't like the second that I saw the brackets drawn. Like I wasn't even looking at like who I was playing. Like my first 2 matches, I straight up told 3 people I was like, I'm pissed that I'm on the same side as Aventus because like he's just always been hard and annoying for me to play against. Like,
Uh-huh.
I know I kind of like shit talk him a lot, but that's kind of just like who I am. But like I do think he's
Sure.
like a good player, and like I like all of my other sets that I've done and ones that I probably will do in the future. Like I've just given myself like 5 minutes of warm up. I've straight up been warming up for like the last hour and a half versus a friend just to like literally just to prep for Aventus because I don't know, he's just really frustrating to play against for me.